Meet an amazing woman named Joleen Diaz, who will turn 50 in a few months. Yes, exactly 50, although outwardly it is difficult to give her more than 30. And all this without plastic surgery, Photoshop, and dubious magic remedies. The most striking thing is that her methods do not involve expensive procedures or rare technologies. On the contrary, her lifestyle is built on simple things that are accessible to almost everyone, but often go unnoticed. Today you will learn which habits help her keep young and fit, and most importantly, how to implement these principles into her life right now. Watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So, let's get started. Let's start with the most important thing. Her youth is not the result of a single secret, but of a whole system of habits. And the basis of this system is regular physical activity. But it's not about the occasional trip to the gym or exhausting workouts. Her approach is based on consistency and reasonable workload. She does not strive for sports records and does not overload the body. It is based on strength exercises that help maintain muscles. This is especially important with age because muscle mass gradually decreases, and at the same time the metabolism slows down, the hormonal background changes, and the skin condition worsens. To put it simply, 2 to 4 strength training sessions per week is not about extreme fitness, but about preserving energy, health, and youth. She also attaches great importance to cardio exercises. And it's not just about calorie consumption. Cardio strengthens the heart, blood vessels, and supports brain health, directly affecting the quality and duration of life. However, it is not limited to one type of activity. It can be an energetic walk, light running, or dancing. The main idea is to choose something that really brings pleasure. It is pleasant activities that turn more easily into a stable habit. By the way, dancing occupies a special place in her life. Her love of smooth Hawaiian dancing is not just a way to have fun. Dancing simultaneously engages the body, coordination, music, and emotions, which trains not only the physical form, but also the brain. Maintaining neural connections plays a huge role in slowing down age-related changes. Even 10 to 15 minutes of movements to music every day can have a noticeable effect. The way Joleen Diaz treats her appearance deserves special attention. She doesn't try to hide her age with excessive makeup or aggressive cosmetic procedures. On the contrary, her style is based on naturalness and careful self-care. In everyday life, she prefers light, unobtrusive makeup that only accentuates her facial features and creates a fresh effect. Even skin tone, well-groomed eyebrows, light lip gloss or mascara, this is enough to look collected and attractive. This approach is not only visually refreshing, but also helps to preserve natural beauty without an overloaded image. Another important part of her lifestyle is frequent exposure to the fresh air. Many underestimate the effect of natural light, although it helps the body to work properly. Morning daylight helps regulate the internal biological clock, increases alertness, stabilizes hormone levels, and improves sleep quality. And proper sleep is directly related to the restoration of the body and the preservation of youth. In addition, regular walking improves blood circulation, tissue nutrition, and the functioning of the lymphatic system. As for nutrition, there are also no extremes and strict restrictions. Its principle is balance. The diet contains proteins, fats, and carbohydrates without a rigid bias to one side. Protein helps support muscles and skin. Healthy fats are important for the brain and hormonal system, and carbohydrates provide energy. Smoothies occupy a special place, not as a fashion trend, but as a convenient way to get fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. The main thing is to make them correctly. Add not only fruits, but also greens, protein products, and healthy fats like nuts or seeds. Then a smoothie becomes a full-fledged and nutritious meal. However, she does not adhere to strict prohibitions. Sometimes fast food also appears in her diet. And this is an important point. Excessive restrictions often lead to overeating and breakdowns. Her approach is based not on ideality, but on a reasonable balance. Most of the food is healthy food, and a small part is favorite foods for pleasure. This approach reduces stress and helps you stick to the system for years to come. It is impossible not to mention her attitude to life. Joleen Diaz tries to maintain a positive mindset, not in the format of naive optimism, but as a conscious habit of focusing on the good. She understands how emotions affect the physical condition. Constant stress and negativity really accelerate aging. Sleep worsens, hormones are disrupted, and inflammatory processes increase. Therefore, it is important to learn how to switch attention to the positive aspects. One easy way is to celebrate a few things every day that you are grateful for. Over time, this changes the perception of life and the inner state. Putting it all together, it turns out to be a simple scheme. Move regularly, combine strength training and cardio, and choose an activity that you like. Go outside more often, try to eat a balanced diet, and use smoothies as a healthy addition rather than as a substitute for the entire diet. Don't completely ban your favorite food, but stick to the measure. And pay attention to your emotional state in the same way you take care of your body. It is important to understand that no single habit can instantly rejuvenate a person. But together, these actions create a powerful cumulative effect, which many perceive as a real miracle. And most importantly, don't try to change your life in one day. Start with one small habit, consolidate it, and then gradually add new ones. This is how the system is formed, which eventually begins to work for your health and youth. The story of Joleen Diaz is not a story about luck or exceptionally good genetics. This is an example of how daily habits and a conscious lifestyle can change your appearance and well-being. And the good news is that most of these principles are available to almost everyone. It all depends on whether you are ready to start. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.